All right, welcome in Pisceans. This is a reading for the month of February. So welcome in. We have got through the first month of 2026. How are you guys all feeling? It's been a crazy month. I think just collectively, maybe even for the individuals, for you individuals out there, but yeah, we're going to tap in and see what's going on for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisceans out there. Definitely, there's been a lot of moving and a shaking from an energetic standpoint. I would highly recommend, if you haven't yet, watch my avian channeled messages. They are profound and intense, and they provide some amazing support methods, techniques. There's a one on how to align with your highest timeline to help, kind of like a methodology to, when using visualization and kind of meditation or connection, to work with the energies. Also, just listening to those messages, you will get some energetic upgrades and it will increase your frequency. So crazy times, but amazing times. It is getting more strong around the message about ensuring you're not letting the external world pull you in, because that's what the energies externally are trying to do. They're trying to pull the higher frequencies down. And that's why the external world right now has a lot of chaos and conflict. But I had been saying that, the end of 2025 is, there's still going to be a lot of chaos and conflict in the external world. But for those of us on this path of expansion, awakening, ascension, whatever you want to call it, we are hitting a major point where there's multiple timelines right now, and it's time for the shift. So you're going to start noticing that. So we need to stay along the path, stay focused, not letting, again, the density pull us in. Just continue to really feel into yourself, feel whatever's coming up. Shift. This is a big year of shifting our normal day-to-day routines, how we're interacting, what we're doing. We should be focusing on a lot of time on things that excite us, that following our intuitive hits, following the synchronicities, doing things during the day that really we're passionate about. If your soul is calling you to do something, no matter how little it is or how crazy it seems, do it. There's a reason, and the path is going to continue to unfold fast and furious. So I'll be here to continue to support you all, putting higher frequencies out there. These channel messages is going to be a big focus of mine going forward. That's where I'm kind of shifting a lot of the work I do, because that's what I've been being told is a big focus. Also, how I'm using the tools like tarot and intuitive readings and things like that. I'm also going through a major kind of shift in my perspective. I'm going to continue to do these tarot videos, but I've really noticed the shift in the messaging and just the focus, especially as I've been going through a lot of upgrades since October of 2025. But I feel like in general, the last 7 years especially have been just like a time of major purification. It's been kind of quiet for me, but it really, but I realize now that was a period of, and you might have felt it too, the last 7 years have really been a period of, maybe it's been more stagnant for us from our viewpoint in life. But most of us have gone through the most changes from higher dimensional perspective and energy perspective in the last 7 years. And now it's like go time. So now it's all coming out. Now it's showing. So you might notice your gifts opening up more. Your passions are really opening up. Your inspiration, things that you want to create, that you're feeling pulled to do. And a lot of changes. We're really being called to do a lot of different things than we were doing, you know, in our old lives. It's time for new lives that are going to really align to our highest and best kind of soul contract, what we're here to do, what we're here to experience, and start to pave the path of what we call the new earth, right? It's not about like going to a different planet or we're going to transport out of here. It's about creating a new reality. And we're going to have different realities going on at the same time. So even though there's a really dense reality going on that we can potentially witness outside of us, it's not going to affect us. So just thought that was important to call out for all of you. All right, so let's dive into the reading here. So I'm going to pull for February. I'm going to pull a bird from the Animal Allies Bird Oracle. And this is going to be a symbol for you this month. And obviously I'll read the messaging of what that means for you guys. And then we'll dive in more. So 2 of them flew out. So I'm going to go, Pisces, you get 2. So we have the seagull and the peacock. So I'm going to read these. I'm going to start with the peacock since that's first here. Okay. So the wisdom of the peacock says what appears on the inside can just be just as beautiful as what's on the outside, or vice versa. No matter how you look at it, everything has the potential for beauty. Hold your head high and walk confidently no matter the current circumstances. Be on the lookout for clues to your past lives and how they connect to your current reality. You are a wondrous creature, and it's totally okay to show off when you want to. Share your beauty, gifts, and insights. So I feel like this is a time for you to really put yourself out there. If you do have gifts or creative projects or things that you have, you know, again, a specialty in or a gift, it is time to really put your energy into that and show them off. Put them out there. It's time to start following and doing more of the things that you're innately were called here to do and that your soul yearns to do, just like I said. And then we have the seagull. So the wisdom of the seagull says waiting for permission that may never come is sometimes harder than asking forgiveness after the fact. One person's trash is often another's treasure. When the seagull appears, look beneath the surface for hidden opportunities. Stay alert and keep your senses active. Take charge and dive bomb your desires. It's a good moment to take flight. Do your best and your best will multiply. It's okay to ask for what you need and for what you want. Interesting. So I also feel like this is a time for you to really see your value and worth. And if you're in a situation that you feel like, again, you're not seen for your true value and your needs and desires are not met, or you're not, your soul's not calling or aligning you with this anymore, it's really time to make some decisions. Don't wait for anything external to give you the okay, or people. It's time for you to go after your dreams, go after your desires and your passions right now, and don't let anything hold you back. So this is really about a month of you, Pisces, and shining and not holding back for anything. Okay, whether it's people, relationships, if you have some, I'm also getting fears about the external world, like financial issues, just the economy and things. There could be something around that and you're holding back, or like, oh, I got to hold on to this job because, but I'd rather go out on my own and start doing what I want to do. I feel like that shouldn't hold you back, right? We're creating a new reality, so we can't let the external world define what we do out of fear or propaganda or programmings, things like that. All right, so from the Energy Oracle, we got women holding a coin. So there is some sort of opportunity that I feel like you're going to be offered here. Blossoming abundance and victory. Look at that. So you have some sort of tangible opportunity here with the coin. That's actual physical. So it could be like also a money offer or an opportunity, especially with victory and abundance. This could be some sort of something coming in that's going to increase your abundance, and some sort of feeling like you've overcome something with this victory card. Things are really starting to blossom, though. Things are going to start showing you and proving to you, like, hey, if you keep like I said, if you keep following these nudges, these synchronicities, and what you're being called to, that's where all of a sudden the path starts opening up and things really start coming in fast and furious here. All right, so we have the Empress, the Strength card, and the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be involving work. So there is definitely something you're overcoming here. And I do feel like you're going to have some courage here to face. So this Empress could be someone in a connection for you. It could be a relationship, a wife figure. But I feel like there's something that you have to face. So twofold. The first situation is this is someone in your life that you need to find the courage to stand up to. And because I feel like there's something you really want to do or you're really being called to do, and you need to do it. And if someone else is holding you back, it's time to face that and not let them hold you back anymore. For some of you, this Empress is you, and that's indicating some sort of like, you've been sowing the seeds, and I feel like this is for all of you, though. You've been sowing the seeds and really nurturing these seeds, and I feel like it's finally where it's like, they're about to blossom, but you need to make some different decisions or actually put yourself out there, like I said, or do something here, because I feel like you're about to give birth to something new that's going to really become something tangible for you. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so there is movement here. So you could be actually, the Three of Wands, so there's something about you're expanding your life or expanding out or moving. This could be actual moving somewhere. You're looking out and trying to figure out where do you want to expand out from where you're at. Like you're ready to kind of leave where you've been. It served its purpose, but you're ready to kind of expand your kingdom, get out there, see the world more, experience different things here, and you're definitely doing it. And I feel like this again is aligning with you. The Nine of Pentacles is really aligning with just your true self here. When you're living in your truth, when you're aligning with things that really resonate with you, whether it's what work you're doing, the people you're around, just doing what your soul's calling, that card to me is about really feeling good in your life. Like you're like, oh, I'm right where I need to be. And it's really promoting this sense of abundance in your life. It's promoting a happiness, all the good things. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. So the thing here, Pisces, is there could be something you're ready you're ready to launch yourself. You're ready to launch off, okay? But it's almost like you do have to leave some sort of comfort zone. Like I said, right? Where you've been, what you've been doing, the situation you've been in has served as some sort of purpose for a while, but you're like ready to expand, to do something different and experience different things. I do feel like, though, it could be something with this Three of Swords where the change, it could be some big decisions you have to make. That could cause some sort of sadness or heartache if it's, if it's a relationship that isn't, aligning with you anymore or something like that. But something definitely has run its course for you. And it's kind of like the Ten of Wands is like, okay, you've completed this path, you've completed this cycle in your life, and it's time to kind of, it's gotten to a point where the situation has become more of a nuisance or feeling like obligation than it actually feels like this is where I'm supposed to be and I really am happy. I feel like you've been carrying a lot of weight and responsibilities in general, and it's like, it's time for you to lighten up here. It's you can't keep doing everything. If for some of you, this could be carrying financial obligations or responsibilities that you're telling yourself that you've had to do this for some reason, but that's not true. You don't have to, hold all the weight of finances on your back in general. And maybe that's why you've stayed in a situation, because you've kind of felt like you've had to. But there is definitely movement here. You're moving forward. There's 3 pentacles here. So you have pentacles and wands here. So there's a lot of passion and like you're taking action on something, or you're really wanting to like have movement. But then the pentacles is actually making it real. Like you're actually finally taking action in your life to really actually make some changes in some sense. Let's see, one for the Empress. Page of Swords. There is something about, so there is something here that there is some sort of connection here with someone, another person that is impacting your life or has some sort of impact to the situation here. I do feel like there's something about communication here, communicating something. This person has a strong energy, though, Queen of Wands. Like, they have their own strong thoughts and passions about what they want to do and what they think, but I also feel like you do too. So there is something here, and maybe that's the Strength card, is the courage to face this person and realize, well, if you both have strong passions and you both have strong viewpoints, if they don't align, the point is you both should be doing that, right? You're both being called in different ways. And if they contradict, like if what they want to do involves you being weighed down and you not doing what you want and you just doing what they want, I just, there's a need to for you to have some courage here in this situation. But there's definitely changes happening. And that's where this Three of Swords can come in, is like, maybe you do love this person or care about them, but at the end of the day, it's like, right, we're at a pivotal point where everyone needs to start doing what's aligned with their soul. And we are going to have to face these situations where radical changes are here. And for us to align with our highest path may require radical energetic shifts, which are going to then kind of manifest out in our life. And that could be a lot of changes that, even though maybe we have some nostalgia or love or connection or like, hey, this was great, do you want to stick to the old timeline just because, it may be hard to make the changes, but it's going to elevate you to places that I don't think that we can even grasp right now. So this is the time. Let's see, what's the Three of Swords? Yeah. So there is things that have to end. There is some sort of ending here. This could be a relationship situation, but definitely there's some sadness, you know, and some heartache here about the situation. But we need to make, you know, it's something that we have to kind of face our fears and do it anyways here. But Three of Wands. This could also be facing grief and sadness that you've been holding on to, and it's finally time. This has been really holding and weighing you down. So this could also be stuff from the past. Let's see. Three of Wands, Eight of Wands. The Magician. Yeah, your Judgment. Wow. Yeah, this is some big stuff. So you are, the universe is pushing you off here. Like it's like a spaceship, you know, taking off. And you've been kind of like, oh, I don't know. But the universe finally steps in and is like, it's time. So something appears as some sort of like crossroads for you in February where it's like Judgment Day. Like you need to make some decisions here. And maybe you've been dragging your feet, but it's time. But you have the power. You have all the tools you need. You have everything you need to make whatever this shift is successful for you. And it's going to be an abundant one. It's going to bring in abundance for you. So definitely don't let the sadness of change hold you back. And that's kind of the theme here, Pisces, for February. All right. Well, Pisceans, and two, Pisces, some of you are right the end of February's your birthday. So happy birthday for you February Pisceans out there. But yeah, hopefully this helps you out. Thank you for joining in. Don't forget, if you haven't yet joined the Lyran Soul Tribe by subscribing. And yes, I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.